Imagine possessing godlike powers, having no idea how to use them, and those you were sworn to protect turn against you. Enter Iyanu, Child of Wonder, a graphic novel series about a little girl with the power to save the universe. In Yorubaland, safety and abundance thrive inside the city of Elu, while outside the walls, humanity battles corrupt cursed creatures that kill on sight. Iyanu is an extraordinary girl with the powers of the divine ones, chosen to restore balance to all of Yorubaland. But before saving the world, she must journey to the source to master her powers before evil infects the world. The first 2 volumes of Iyanu, Child of Wonder are out, and now is the time to pre-order Volume 3. If you love Avatar: The Last Airbender or The Dragon Prince, Iyanu, Child of Wonder is essential reading. Iyanu was created by Roy Okupe, founder of Unique Studios and distributed by Dark Horse Comics. And guess what? The series has been greenlit by Max to become an animated show on Cartoon Network. So if you love graphic novels, have kids who are into fantasy reading, or simply love to support Black indie creators, get your hands on Iyanu, Child of Wonder Volumes 1 and 2 and pre-order Volume 3 right now.
As Blerd culture continues to thrive, a dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of Blerd culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Yaness of podcasting, Picardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician. Collectively known as Geekset, has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei.
What's good, everybody? How we doing today?
We doing good, and as always, I got my man Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening?
What is happening, people? So, if you are here today, or if you are watching it today, man, you are probably like, yo, y'all doing it on Sundays? We're trying to figure things out, man. You know, we've been participating a lot in the anime Twitter community and just the Anna Twitter spaces, and we realized that we've been competing a lot with the community, and in efforts to try to just curate and bring in more viewers and more people, we decided that we just try this Sunday back, going back to our original roots.
Yeah, Sundays were rough for a long time.
You think that was rough? I thought it was good.
Sundays had its sweet moments.
I enjoyed the Sunday morning ones. I'm not gonna lie. I
was
kind of sad when they went away.
Really?
I like the Sunday morning because I get it. Sure, it was football, whatever. But my team, most of the time, they didn't play that early game, so that didn't matter as much to me.
Okay.
And I already wasn't doing anything Sunday. This is just a good way to just have ease into my Sunday.
Yeah. Football was never my big sport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I like basketball is my shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I watch football, but like I never was dedicated enough where I was like, yo, I gotta be here to watch that game.
No, I don't really care.
And, you know, I still haven't gotten to a place where I have like an actual dedicated rest day. So like
Sunday was my rest day.
Yeah, so yes, that wasn't my rest day or anything of that nature.
So yeah, Sunday was my rest day.
Saturday, because I don't plan much Saturday during the day. I never do.
I feel like Bacardi be out here on Saturdays.
No, I mean, I really work 6 days a week. So Sunday really is my day.
Oh, I never knew that about you, G.
I mean, I'm always trying to work on something. Like I run 2 businesses. So I gotta split my days. I gotta at least do 3 and 3 in some cases, shit like that.
Sense.
So
that definitely makes sense.
Like, yeah. So I mean, no, yeah. So I mean, I really take a lot of pride in my Sundays. I didn't at first. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't at first. I think like when we said back in the days, I didn't really. But I think because we had the break, like I definitely took. It definitely adjusted to. Yeah, it definitely adjusted to because it was like I was still during the break. I was just doing 7 days because now we were just podcasting. So when we went when we went to Friday, and I just kind of became part of my 6-day work week, and I got Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so, I mean, hey, change, like I said, I mean, we just trying to see how this goes. See, you know what I'm saying? We'll see a couple of people popping in. Shout out to everybody, man. A lot has been happening. I want to talk about, though, first, yesterday, man, I went to Chicago to go see Shantae Waynes, and it was a dope-ass time. She's right now currently hosting Zooming with the Homies, but she's on tour. Her Chaz Rogers is her opener, and it was at the Den Theater in Chicago. So, you know what I'm saying? I go out there, and of course, we always try to give people some Geek Set merch and everything. She was mad busy, so I didn't get a chance to really get that opportunity to get her to actually take the photo and everything. But she said, she told us she got us. But like, what was really dope is, because, knowing that we've been working, I've been working with her, but like trying to bring her more into with some of the stuff that Geek Set is doing. Like, her and Chaz just kept on bigging us up, you know what I'm saying, showing mad love. And then the way that the night actually panned out, we was actually about to bounce, and then Shantae was like, yo, you about to leave? And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to head back. She's like, no, we about to go out to eat. So she's like, if you want to roll. But then the place end up being closed, and so we just end up calling it a night. But like, to me, I'm just like, yo, this was dope, that the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, just from that work and everything like that, kind of like the extension of how we did with Carl Jones, is like, now these people want to no, we want y'all around.
Yeah, come kick it with us. Yeah, I mean, if you would have got out, that'd have been definitely a dope moment.
Yeah, but like, it was dope, man. Well, I was telling Dish the issue, not the issue, but like, somebody else there was from Milwaukee, but they was one of the people that wanted to be a part of the show. Like, they kept on talking back to the comedian.
In comedy shows.
In comedy shows, the person.
Right. That's
Oh,
right.
really?
Hey, and so
I despise those people.
We had one of them at Kev's show, didn't we?
Yeah.
Remember, he was at our table. I was so mad.
So you know what I'm saying? So, she was out there. Well, I don't want to misgender her, because, Shantae Waynes does bring out, a lot of the LGBTQ plus community. So, I'm gonna just say she for the moment, but like, she was there. They, yeah. And they kept on, like, to the point where both comedians at some point had to be like, how like they be joking around, but they serious, like, yo, can you shut the fuck up, like that, right?
I don't know if that's ever a joke. Like, you say they joke, but they be
you're
serious.
A comedian, so I'm saying it. So it's like, I'm saying it with a smile
because you funny.
I'm saying
it just funny with
I'm saying it with a smile, but I'm saying
really the entire. There's never a joke with it. It's always just bro.
And he was from Milwaukee, though.
Bro, they kept on yelling. Yeah, I'm from Milwaukee. That's how we get down. Chaz at one point was like, what the fuck does that mean? That doesn't even mean anything right now, right? And they're like, they got on stage, because so they're hosts. A lot of, like, so the one we did with for Kevin them, remember, Angel was the host, so she wasn't technically the comic, she was the host.
No, Mel Mitchell was.
Oh yeah, Mel Mitchell was. No, Angel was the one that
we did in Schaumburg.
Yeah. So their host on this one, he was kind of awkward, but he was talking, and he was a white guy, but he was talking about how, like, grinding, right? Like, how grinding in the club, because he was talking about how his parents met in the club way back in the day. He was like, but they was doing, they wasn't doing the dances we was doing, right? But then...
I said they was grinding
way
back in the day?
But then, the person in the crowd was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, first he was like, yeah, that's how, he was like, the joke he said was, babies are being made in the club now. So this is the first time that they jumped in. It was like, man, that's how most of the people in Milwaukee was conceived, And he was like, all right. And then
I don't like this edition of in Milwaukee every time,
right? And so then they kept on going, and he started doing, like, his dance move, and then they yelling like, "Oh no, you got to get better than that." He's like, "You want to come on stage and show me?" So they got on stage.
You let him get on stage.
Yeah, she was grinding, doing the whole thing and everything that.
We encourage it. That's what
no, we did. I don't like this image from Milwaukee.
So when Chaz came on, like, he, of course, like, a lot of these comedians, they come and they start talking to the crowd at first, right?
So crowd work.
Right. So asking a few questions. Person just kept on yelling out. And so Chaz started asking them some questions. As they asked the question, he's like, I feel like you lying. And so he started calling her lying ass. Like, that was the name. Like, lying. Every time he yell out, yo, lying ass, can you shut up, lying ass? Like, right? Bro, it just kept on going. It kept on going, but, like, kept on yelling, I'm from Milwaukee. That's how we get down. Like, they was like, they were talking about cheating. He was like, you got to get you an Android. Milwaukee people got the Android. While the person there with their person as well. And so Shantae was like, you about to leave here broken up. You doing everything wrong.
Like, sorry.
But I realized I do not like when people yell at the comedians.
That was the worst. Yeah, that was a lot.
that's the worst when somebody yell at a comedy show and then it does. Like I said, I don't like the insinuation every time of that's Milwaukee shit. Like I don't want that.
Being that they know that I came out from Milwaukee, I was like, I hope they don't think that I brought this person with me.
Yeah,
I don't think they gonna think you brought them with you, but they like, damn, this how Deuces probably is every other time. Deuces
he on good behavior right now
today.
I was like, oh my God, like bro, like this shit was wild, bro. But it was a dope show, man. Like I said, Shantae killed it, Chaz killed it. Like I said, the opener, he got cringe laughs from me. I wasn't really rocking with it. I mean, their host, I wasn't really rocking with the host too heavy. But he was cool as hell. Like I said, the crowd, he was trying his best with the crowd work, and it wasn't connecting and everything like that. But it was a dope. I really like going into these comedy shows. I also like going to the box office saying, hey, yo, Rudy. And then
look at that.
I don't know, like that's my vein moment. I ain't gonna hold you. I like having tickets already at the box office for me. Am I wrong for having that moment? Can I have my vein moment?
You like having wheel calls, man? Like,
hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I do too. I love being able to go someplace and be like, I actually don't need to stand in this line. I love that. There's no better for that. I buy my movie tickets.
I mean, that's literally that.
I buy movie tickets for that. Yeah. So that way, when I see movies where, oh damn, there's plenty of people in line. Hey, I don't gotta do that.
I ain't been to a movie theater and seen people in line in forever.
Dog, when I was granted, it was National Movie. You
went on National Movie Day?
Yeah, National Movie Day. So all tickets was $4 to every film. When I went to go see Gran Turismo, it was plenty of people.
Oh, that's why. Oh, okay, that's why you saw Gran Turismo.
And I went to go see it just. Because one of my guys was like hyping it up, and I was like, I ain't got shit to do.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember when you said it in the chat, and I'm like, when the fuck would this nigga have seen Gran Turismo?
I was thinking that too, but I was like,
I thought this shit was on Amazon Prime or some shit. I'm like, did he buy it?
I went in there, and I don't even want to talk too much about it right now, because I'm going to let you know right now, spoiler alert, it's going to be my recommendation.
I mean, I'll assume that.
I went in there fully expecting to hate it. And...
That's wild.
It didn't look.
It's a car movie.
I don't really fuck with racing movies.
That's
like
what I mean. Other than the Battle of Ricky Bobby, that's the only car movie I'm really going for.
Seriously,
you know what I'm saying?
Talladega Nights.
No, I know that. No. I'm trying to think. Like, is there any other car?
No, because I didn't like Speed Racer. So
Speed Racer was decent.
I didn't like it. I don't like the Speed Racer anime. I definitely wasn't going to like the movie.
He did like the anime.
I like Speed Racer anime.
Are we considering Gone in 60 Seconds?
No, they're not racing.
Because I mean, because
the race was we stole the cars and we got to get away.
Because it's really gonna be Fast and Furious, like the earlier.
Okay.
And see, I don't like the Fast and the Furious franchise.
No, yeah, I didn't care for those races.
All right, and then we ain't Biker Boy. Nobody like Biker Boy.
That ain't racing.
Was that racing?
No, they weren't racing. That was gang. That was.
It was about the same thing as Fast and Furious.
It was gang racing.
What's the difference from Biker Boy and Fast and Furious?
A lot? A whole lot. They was not racing, dog. They were not racing for no bikes in Biker Boys.
Biker Boys, that's the one with Lawrence Fishburne, right?
Yes. They was not racing for no bikes.
I don't remember Biker Boys.
Nigga, Biker Boys was Sons of Anarchy, nigga. Them niggas was taking over territory.
Wasn't they right? I swear they was racing in it.
No, they was not.
Bro,
Didn't somebody die? Like somebody got hit by a car or something. But he got not in the race. He got hit by a car.
It's definitely gang shit. But I feel like they race too.
Gang related, bro.
They had a moment like Fast and Furious where like all the bikes was together.
They did not have speed bikes, nigga. Them niggas, Biker Boys was like Harley niggas. Them was leather chapped niggas, bro.
They raced.
No, they.
Bro, the first line of the. I just googled the racing Biker Boys, and they got the plot thing, and it's like the gangs travel to Fresno where Kid races dog. The race ends badly, and it looks like Kid won't be able to race against Smoke the next day because his bike is totaled. So the nigga had 2 races on tap. Couldn't go through the second one.
The movie was about racing?
I don't think it was about racing, but it had racing elements. Like Fast and Furious is not about racing, but it got racing elements.
I ain't never heard of no biker gangs in the world racing each other.
No, hold on. Let me look.
Maybe speed bikes and shit, but not on no Harleys. The niggas was riding hogs.
That's a racing style cover.
The niggas was riding like hogs,
I don't
bro.
think all of them, bro. You're not racing a hog.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
So I was like, bro, I don't remember no racing, bro. I mean, maybe that was like
it may not be amazing racing, but it's racing.
Yeah, no, we ain't saying it was really top tier.
I wanted to actually see Ford versus Ferrari. I just want to know about the story of it.
I didn't typically fuck with racing movies. So
What up, Joe?
Now that I think about it, I don't fuck with racing games like that. I don't fuck with racing movies maybe I just don't like racing, G.
I mean, there's not a lot of really racing. I mean, what I don't like is inspirational racing. That's why I really didn't care.
I don't even know what that means.
It's like, that's what I thought Gran Turismo was.
Inspirational
Like
racing.
a story of the, you know what I'm saying? Like.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I know the story.
Technically, that's what I'm saying.
The story of the Gran Turismo is based on a true story, and it's very
It's a
inspirational.
kid that was killing it in the gaming.
He was
and
so
it was like,
cold
and
at
as a
the game.
promotional, they was like, let's put him in a real one. And then he actually was
wasn't
good.
the only one. They
Yeah.
had a whole like I said, this is all true story, so it's like
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Right, yeah.
But dog, they was like at one point was like they cold. This is a simulation race. They don't call it a racing game. They call it a racing simulation. Even when you look it up, apparently I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, Gran Turismo was very fine
They
too.
was like, these people are so cold. I bet one of them could be a race driver. So they just took the top niggas at it.
It made
was
them
like,
race drivers.
And was like, hey, we gonna train y'all how to do the ins and outs, like the actual ins and outs of it. And I bet one of y'all could be a race driver.
Oh,
And the nigga did it.
So it's
Bro,
like, okay.
he was so cold. His stunt double in the movie was the actual dude.
Oh shit, that's
What you mean was the actual?
The actual dude who this happened to, he was the stunt double.
that is cold. That is cold.
That's OC's, man.
That's how
He was
cold
like,
it is.
nigga, he's like, because I mean, you definitely learn from Deuce. He's like, bro, I gotta drive like you, then you might as well just,
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know why
I also didn't know the story was that recent though. When they said that,
was it like 2 years
when
ago
they
or something
said
like
that,
that?
oh, they did it during COVID or some shit?
No, so it happened. It was like 10 years ago.
Oh, that okay. I knew it was recent.
But it was like
still in the 2000s.
I don't know why
that.
I thought like obviously I should have known it was within like the last 20 years
Yeah.
because it's Gran Turismo. But I'm like, the nigga was the stunt
was
double?
this was like a private thing? Because I don't remember the world talking about it. I don't remember no Gran Turismo. Like,
But also, how much?
You're not in racing
how
culture.
tapped in are you in racing
You're
culture?
not in racing culture.
yeah, because that was probably,
Like,
I guess,
you ain't.
racing coach.
Did you know that there was a 24-hour race?
What do you mean?
Like a Gran
There's this race.
Turismo tournament.
It's called the Hours of Le Mans.
Oh, you
It's
talking
a
about that? Yeah.
24-hour race where you get a team of racers.
And you just drive.
And you gotta swap out. You know how you already got a pit stop anyway?
Yeah.
One of those pit stops, it's all right, you in. Nigga, hop out the car, you hop in and go right out.
Is it like y'all in one? Y'all swapping out of one thing, or everybody got their own car?
Everybody got their own. Everybody in one car. So you literally hopping out the car. It's time for you to get in. And go.
I hope niggas ain't gotta be there all 24 hours. Like I come with my time here.
You only got 3 that they showed in the movie.
But
I'm
also,
assuming that's how it is in real life.
but also your adrenaline there's probably people that's like for that event, for that 124 hours,
So
for that
you
adrenaline
probably-
and that
you-
money,
you probably doing
out there.
multiple
You
shifts.
probably out there for that 24 hours. Like fuck that.
I mean, yeah, you probably driving a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
you probably drive. You probably taking more laps, more than
Yeah.
one lap or whatever. But I
Bro,
mean,
it was. I learned so much about racing.
I mean, I didn't know Gran Turismo was a hoe. It was just
Yeah.
pretty much was that intense on
Like-
bringing the simulation like really together. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder is Forza the same
That's what I
way?
said because Forza's very very true to their fine tuning and everything. But I don't
Right.
know if they really.
I mean, obviously they're not gonna talk about it in the movie, but I gotta imagine. Like remember we was watching the Xbox thing where they was talking about the newest
The
Forza,
newer, yeah.
and they was going
and they do all that. They do the tournaments because, like I said, when I worked for Microsoft for that one, like when Forza, I think 5 came out. It was a lot of hype, so I learned. That's when I first really learned about Forza. So they do a lot of shit for Forza.
Yeah.
like they do the tournaments and they got all the goddamn machines and like all. So I'm like, I don't know if they went as far as ever like took people and did stunt like actual
I mean,
drivers, but
I wouldn't be surprised if because I don't know. I didn't look too much deeper into it after watching the movie. Because obviously we know that class did it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if they're like, oh, okay, well we gonna just do this every few years. But it wouldn't surprise me if Forza was like, oh shit, they did it. Oh yeah, let's get our car.
Because I mean, even like I said, when I did the Microsoft thing, they was doing like because you know so many of us was all around the world doing it that it was like because we were in Best Buy, so you had to pretty much like get people to play.
Yeah.
And it was like whoever had like out of the world, like whoever had like the highest time trial, because everybody was saving like their time trials. Like I think they would have won like a $500 or $1,000 or some type of shit. So
Damn, that's
we
it?
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta think
At that time, that
bro, you
probably
gotta think
was
it's a free demo to play one track. I'm just like, bro,
Yeah.
you get 1,000,
I guess,
but you
yeah.
don't know. My thing is like, you ain't got one unless you gonna keep coming back week to week.
Oh, so okay, so there's like a.
Yeah.
I thought it was a tournament.
But even
Oh,
so,
no.
even if
It
it
was
was like
like-
tournaments, you got to think about back at that time. Like all the gaming wasn't like really like going crazy.
Like they
the
was
money
still like
wasn't in it.
5,000. Like it was. You say that, but it was still Microsoft, dog.
Because you couldn't. I think it was because it was like one of those. It was one of those things where I think they was trying to get people to kind of keep coming back into the store. Because like I said, you couldn't.
Yeah,
because it was like a time period. So it's like
I missed the part where you said it was only weekly in the store.
Yeah.
And it was like, but it like each store I think had like somebody top as like the one. So you had like that, you know, like whoever is like the best time trial, whatever.
Yeah.
So you're really trying to beat that person.
Right.
So if you can beat that person, then now everybody got to beat you. But he was like the hardest. Like I remember playing like, bro.
Was there ever a
no
tournament
way.
that y'all wanted to do? Like, you know how like we see all those gaming tournaments, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, all that. Was there ever a tournament that you was like, yo, I wish
I would have did Street Fighter back in the day.
I wanted to do the Madden one. I really wanted to do the Madden one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Madden. Nah.
I wanted to do the Knockout King ones.
I don't even. Yeah, I didn't know they had Knockout King ones.
Yeah, they used to have a Knockout King tournament. I used to be heavy in Knockout King. G, like that was my thing. Like I used to love Knockout Kings. I never really wanted to do the Mario Kart one. I always play Mario Kart for fun. Like I like the competition in between peoples and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I don't think I ever wanted to compete in that. But like those gaming shit, like it gets serious, bro. They've been
Yeah, I mean,
remember, it's sad to say, remember when the Madden one got shot?
Yeah, and just
shot?
recently somebody fired on somebody.
I didn't see that recently.
I was just like literally within like the past month or so. I forgot what game it was, but they lost, and the person was talking cash shit. And so then the person it was a kid, it was a younger kid who lost, and he got up and fired on the person.
that was what happened. I don't remember the year, but I think it was in Orlando. But essentially, somebody participated in the Madden tournament, lost. I don't know if they were talking shit or whatever. I don't know. They didn't really go to details of that. But he left, came back and shot people. It was so tragic.
Wow.
So they had to, they changed obviously the security and all that in there. But it's one of those things. Dude was a loser who couldn't stand losing. But he felt it was that serious that he was like,
I mean, he was definitely saucy. I don't know what that cash prize was.
That cash prize.
You know what I'm saying? You mad, fam.
Man,
I mean, King was doing it for a minute too. King had he was having his game tournaments at the at the Robin shop.
And then Bergie was doing the Madden ones.
Yeah,
Bergie was doing the Madden ones at
I
Foreman.
hated that tournament. They did it one time at some bar on Blue Mile.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I'll help you out, just trying to be helpful. I didn't realize how long this damn tournament was gonna go.
It's Madden.
Dog, it was like, I think everybody underestimated the amount of people who was gonna show up. So like, we was thinking like, oh yeah, we gonna get out of there at like 10, 11. Bro, it was like midnight. And niggas like, yeah, so this the semis. And I'm like, bro, what you mean it's the semis?
The semis.
That's two matches. Then you still got the finals. The niggas in third place want to try to see the constellation. Fuck y'all. Like, I was so bad.
Man, tournament was out of control, fam.
But
Like,
that's because those games are hella long. Like
that's what I'm saying.
You supposed to shorten them, I thought.
What was y'all? How many?
Y'all was playing regulation.
6 minutes. Y'all
playing 6?
Well, that's the default now when you go on Madden.
Yeah.
They upped it a minute apparently. So it's
Yeah,
6 minute each quarter. It's 6 minute quarters. And yeah, they was playing the full 6 minutes. There was no mercy rules. Niggas in the first round was getting blown out like 42-0. It's like, I might come back. And it's
so
like,
they didn't have
no mercy rules.
You gotta have
Yeah,
it.
you supposed to
Yeah,
have
y'all
it.
should have. Yeah, you supposed to have mercy rule.
I was so
Like
mad.
y'all was like in 2K, you get dubbed, you out here.
That was a trolling ass tournament.
Yeah.
Y'all was trolling.
You ever did y'all ever have that friend that was like, we playing the 12 minutes, like in the 12-minute quarters?
In 2K or whatever?
In anyone.
I I actually played my 2K in 12 minutes, like simulation, but I definitely played a motherfucker.
You played the 12 minutes, bro. You was scoring 200s in them bitches.
You definitely was in the 200s.
Like, and against the computer, bro.
I tried
Average
that.
was ridiculous, bro.
I tried that once in Madden. Football is 15 minutes. I made it to halftime. I was like, bro, I'm done with this.
Really? That was
too much.
football, all that, bro. When I played the seasons, I played them as they like the real seasons. I played the times.
I did that. I tried
So have you ever finished the season?
Yeah, he's finished off.
After 12 minutes?
But see, that's why I only did I didn't care about no more seasons. Like I do the one season.
You do the one season.
And I'm out. One season out. We got the ring, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's right. I did try it one time in 2K, but I forgot. So 2K, they'll all like if you're doing the season because you're playing 5-minute quarters, they got it so it'll basically like, okay, we're gonna match this to the 12-minute quarters in terms of like the stats for the thing.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to change that off when I put it to actual 12-minute quarters. So it just basically doubled everything. Dog. And I had Giannis in there. He was averaging like 98 a game because I averaged like 40 with them. But they doubling it.
Look at that,
Dog,
bro.
Every time I tried it, I after like 30 games, I'm turning this bitch back to the 6.
It just got.
I can't never finish the season.
Well,
after
really,
12.
what it is though, too, because I was fine with playing 12 minutes when you like starting your season because you're not starting. So that should be you be timed in and out, you be subbed in and out for a while.
For my player,
like
yeah.
My players like that, and then but even like in a regular, but I'm like, well, after that. When you become starting, then that'd be a long ass game. You know what I'm saying?
You know
then
what?
it's a long
now
ass
that
game.
I think about it,
I thought that my player just defaulted to the 12 because
It
of
does.
that.
I turned it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it defaults to 12.
It's still 6?
you can change it.
I ain't played a my player in
Yeah, I ain't
forever.
played like I said.
But here's the thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what I should have been doing in my player is that's a good way to grind from the start. Like I've been
Playing
playing
12 minutes?
because like playing the 6 minutes, you get less playing time.
Yeah, that's what
so
I'm saying.
less time to less time to
I
grind.
learned that from like that. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly assume, because like you said, you get subbed in and out. Even if you are a starter, you're not playing essentially all 48 minutes
Yeah.
ever. So I thought my
I used to
player,
really get mad though, because that's what I'm saying. Like that's why, like when you get subbed out, you up, like I'm hot, nigga, and they sub you out, and then you lost.
I hate that every
Like,
time.
like, dog,
Even in the 6 minutes, I hate that.
Like,
shit.
dog, you
I be
lost?
Like, and then I'd be like, why you take me out at the wrong at the wrong time? Like
Bro,
I'm
I
always
used to
cooking.
go back in that pause
cooking.
like bitch ass nigga. Pause me, you like take some no nigga, I mango subs, nigga.
Hey,
Like
but you know what been pissing me off lately? So I've been playing a lot more 2K online, like just against folks at the rec, right? Bro, I don't know if this is a strategy of hate or what the case may be.
a strategy of hate is heinous.
Because, bro, niggas like, all right, I realize there's there's multiple different 2K players, but there's 2K players who are really out for themselves, and there's people who really trying to ball, right? You know what I'm saying? We trying to win. We trying to win at this rec.
I mean, that's always been like that.
Yeah, so I'm playing shit like that. We, you know what I'm saying? We've been getting cooked sometimes every now and then, whatever. But it's like, all right, once somebody gets hot, my thing is like start feeding the person the ball. So like I'm out here getting assists, feeding the person the ball. Then there'd be moments where I start getting hot, right? So I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, we good. We trying to make this comeback.
They gonna feed me the ball.
No, not even no. So I'm on a break because I know how to run the break. So I'm running the break. Niggas throw me the ball. Bro, I'm telling you, there's been multiple times where I'm about to go up, do a crazy ass dunk, and then somebody on the fucking team calls the timeout.
On your team?
Yes.
Hey, that's hating.
And I
That's,
said,
there's,
I'm
there's
like,
no,
what
there's no
the
other,
fuck,
there's
bro?
no other thing
That
that
shit
is.
pissed
That-
me off to
that
no
shit's
end.
hating.
I be in the air, man, windmill, and they be like, I'm like, why would you call this
Hey,
timeout
the game
now,
code for
G?
allowing that.
They call for that.
Because I'd have thought that,
And
like,
you-
hey, no, you
you
locked in this
pissing me
frame.
off, G.
You can't.
Pissing me off to
Like,
no
because you
end.
should get the timeout after the fucking
After,
shot.
I'm
man.
mid-air. I'm like, why you calling this
Because it would be, like I said,
timeout?
if I made the dunk and then it went in, then you taking out and that's timeout. Like you know what I'm saying? We call it, you wait, like that's definitely sound like it's a glitch that niggas taking advantage of.
That's a nigga hating. That's a
Yeah.
nigga
I
like,
mean, he hating because it's on the same team. I thought if he was been the opposite team,
I thought he was going, when he said that, I thought he was going, every time I jump, a nigga come in and try to break
I thought it was
me.
gonna be that.
Because I would get the foul. I mean, I don't think you can get injured on the rec, but it's just like
Hey, that'd be tragic.
That would be tragic. You get injured on the
You
rec.
just gotta sit on the sidelines.
But I'm like, dog, what the hell? So I can always tell when I got a good team because like when you get on, you start seeing like especially like if there's good ball movements and everything, like, all right, cool, like we good here, we can work, we
Ain't
can make
nobody
some
being
shit
greedy.
happen and shit like that. But then you get those persons be going with G shoot and everything because I'm just like, bro, 2K, their mechanics, the way they work, like it's very hard to really just drive the lane and go up, right?
Yeah.
So you start seeing niggas who are constantly doing that. It's like, bro, put some strategy to this shit, G. Like, what are you doing?
Shout out Pastel to Blerd. 2K players are certified haters.
Man.
It sound like it.
But I love the rec though.
I feel like 2K been out for so long that it's at some point you turn into the villain. Like, bro, I feel like just go on the record start.
2K players are the sports equivalent of the Call of Duty players.
Yeah, they
I
are.
mean, they are, yeah.
They are.
Like, it's the same. It's the
Like
same niggas.
bro, I never turn on the audio. I mute everybody. Even on my team, I mute niggas. So here's the thing. Here's
Hey, they be trying to hit you like, hey, bro, pass me.
no,
pass me.
but I'll pass. No, but here's the thing. Here's the new thing.
They say y'all not finna get in my head.
But here's the new thing that here's what people do. If you do something, so if you hit like in PlayStation, if you hit circle, It's like it's holding circle. You do a
like play for a charge.
Yeah, you do a charge. But if you do double, the nigga fall.
Okay,
so like
yeah,
if you,
yeah.
so
They always did that. Yeah.
So if you do something and something like and it's like a bow hand move, you just see everybody
Like,
in the court just
yeah,
fall.
they've been doing that shit forever, bro. I mean, that shit irritates the fuck out of me too. Cause that's a troll too. Like I'm definitely a troll.
But here's the thing. This is why I be catching niggas. Because like I love it when the other team's doing it. Because while the other team's doing it, right, I'm the person. I'm gonna run the break. So as soon as I see you fall, I'm running your way. So that way, and hopefully my team got the wherewithal to throw me the ball. Because now I got a clear lane because you on the floor.
Man, your team sound like haters. So
that's my team. It's just whatever team I'm on. 2K24 though, I'm building a team. Me, Clint Coley, a couple of other niggas. We about to build a team for 2K24 to run. I don't know what build.
I can't go through making a player.
I don't know what build I'm gonna do.
Like I actually really do
like
miss
the mechanics.
Like
of the
I
builds.
actually miss playing basketball.
I do too. But
I don't want to play the grind.
Listen to what he just said. Niggas is too serious. I'm the nigga who gonna be there just to have fun.
Yeah, I definitely been in a group with niggas where one nigga was like, bro, I'm just trying to play basketball. Like, why y'all gotta be talking like, you know what I'm saying?
I genuinely
like
niggas be the
really,
person who was there
like
to
niggas
have fun.
really mad, bro. I be like, but it make you be like, is this how nigga this on the court for real? Like if you really think about a nigga,
remember the last time you think about the last time you played basketball. Niggas would be great friends off the court, ready to fight on the court. Niggas would be halfway
it really
about
be
to
feeling
fight
like that's why I said it's funny because it's like it is that dynamic. Like niggas don't realize, like, bro, that's your embodiment of you on the court.
Yes.
So and if you in the party with 5 niggas, it's all 5 of you niggas on the court. So if a nigga is in your ear saying pass it because he on the air, that's like a nigga on the court saying pass it, nigga up on the ear. Like and you don't pass it and shoot and miss. He gonna walk on the side. He like, that's some dumbass shit you did there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happened.
Everybody is too competitive, and I can't even fuck them because I'm the same way. I'm not even good at basketball. I'll be on the court. What the fuck you doing with this?
That's what I'm saying. Because if you was on the real court talking about, I'm just trying to play a little basketball. You would never get picked on another team again. Your reputation be ruined, nigga. Come back to the court and like, hey, don't pick that nigga. He just trying to play. He just trying to play basketball. He just trying to have fun.
But when you get a team full of niggas who trying to play basketball, though, you go crazy.
Like,
I've been part of some teams where I'm talking about niggas, we throwing lives, everybody playing defense,
like I play,
niggas passing the ball. Like, it be the best sometimes.
I played with Nove and Andy and all them before. Like I ran with them a couple times. That's why I said it'd be funny because I definitely like it would always beat them like. Ryan, you playing? I'm like, y'all must ain't got nobody. Like niggas be like,
you're coming for me. I ain't got nobody.
They be like, niggas be want to play with us, man. I be like, man, like I be there like you, like I'm about to mute y'all niggas, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Madden can't have a 2K, a 2K like the My Career mode like that where you have a part. I'm not like the person I turned into playing Madden.
That would be cool. They had like that.
Cause I would be the 2K nigga on Madden. What the fuck you doing? What kind of pass was that?
And that's what's really cold is because the Madden and I hate Madden, so I really wish somebody else did. Like I really wish somebody else
do it.
You
was a 2K nigga. I just like 2K.
I wish somebody else do it. But
24
what up, man?
But I mean, like some real like 5-on-5 like playground football.
So also in the comment, Laura Haifakage said that they heard of some game called ESG football where apparently you can even throw hands after the game.
I've been seeing that.
I haven't heard anything about this.
ESG.
I gotta look this up.
Right, but so here's the thing. So what I like about 2K Online, and now I'm thinking about Madden if they had that option, right? You get to like when you do your created character. Is the builds that you get to pick, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's your build online. Like right now, I'm rocking with a Mamba build. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think
you a point guard or shooting guard?
Shooting guard.
Okay.
Yeah, but like prior, like I used to do like a swing or whatever like that, right? So now you're thinking about like football. That would be an interesting aspect to do that. Like people having different builds because you got to think like.
That's what I said. You can't do a full lineup. That's why you got to do like a 5.
It would be a 7-on-7.
Yeah. Hey, Bam. Hey, you know what? Women playing sports. And being beastie in it, like sports games and being beastie in it, I love it, bro.
Is there a 7-on-7 football out?
Game? It's flat. No, not game for sure. No, but there's like flag. That's typically if you're not playing full patch football. It seems like it's always 7-on-7 outside of that. But that's how NFL Street used to be. They need to.
Was it 7-on-7?
I don't remember how many people was on the field on Street.
I thought that was 5-on-5.
Like I said,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, they need because that's what football don't have. Like 2K has a full 5-on-5. Everybody's an individual person. Like football, that's what I said. If you had enough play, like I said, if it's 7 or whatever.
You can still, because let's say we play online and let's say Diggs want to be the quarterback. Right?
Ain't nobody gonna be the lineman. No, it's the lineman.
So the linemen are the default.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about full.
Hold on. Let me. Here's the way you can do it.
Because they got what you got already.
But say the lineman be default. But let's say, okay, the only people, like, you can either be a quarterback, a wide receiver, running back, right? Or on defense, you can either be cornerback. You know, like
cornerback, safety, and then probably linebacker
and linebackers, right? So that still gives you the same. That gives you the same thing.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. They got that. Like you can do that. That's what I'm saying.
Do?
I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, they got, because you can. They got it. It's a superstar mode, but there's no park aspect of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so no pickup. So that's what I'm thinking, more like a pickup. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, because I mean, even if you're saying with builds, like it would bring.
Oh shit! Apparently they got it. It's called the Yard. Bro, is that in the new Madden?
I don't play Madden often, so I don't know.
I played the new Madden for like 2 hours. That was it.
Oh, it is called. But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like, but I'm saying like you would be the line. Like it's not they not default. Like niggas got to be the line too.
But I don't know.
Because the line is still good. Because nigga, if I can fight, you fighting against another nigga that, like. Yeah. So you like, bro, if I beat you, I'm about to get y'all quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how many people would pick just being the line.
Yeah, no, because that's why I think it would come with bills and all. Because if you were doing the bills,
linebacker for sure.
Maybe a linebacker, but that front line for an offense, nobody's gonna want to be there.
Unless
center, nobody want to be there.
Yeah, unless you really like an offensive lineman in real life. I don't know how many people is really gonna be out here like, yeah, let me be the lineman. Let me be the lineman.
You know what?
On Madden.
It'll be what you say. How when Andy and them hit you up, the niggas that you're like, hey yo, you trying to play? Like, I don't really play. You be the center then. You just snap me the ball.
It's because y'all saying that it wouldn't be. Is why it will always be. Like in any kind of game that involves like characters that motherfuckers like, ain't nobody gonna be that. It's gonna be a community of niggas that's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be online. It's gonna be linebackers for hire. Like y'all niggas.
Linebackers, I can see even D line, because even in the D line, you still, like you said, you're trying to get to the quarterback.
I'm talking about more of the people that just.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if we saying like a 7-man team. Then you, like you said,
you're not gonna have that many. You're not gonna have a full fledged online.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you would only have a couple players.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that'd be because I mean you wouldn't, because even as a line, you still stop. You can still stop a run. You can still.
Well, see, that's
you
why
still
I said
can be.
Everybody would have
the interception.
I feel like everybody would be.
That's
two.
all D line.
Everybody would be two. Like so, like let's say we all if us three was playing and let's say we picked it, then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be a wide receiver and a far safety. Diggs may be like, all right, I'm gonna be quarterback and linebacker, and so like then that still gives us
because you gotta swap on side. Yeah, you have to swap. Right. Like you would pick two positions. You have to swap. But that's why I said I feel like you would still have to be. That's why, to me, to have a full because I feel like I would play a line. I would play I wouldn't be like I would be like specializing in it. But I definitely have a game where I'm about to see if I can get up in here. Because I think even if you like in that sense like nigga might have the stats with the coldest, like I give the most sacks. Yeah. Because you gotta beat the other person online. Of course. So if I beat you online,
a 7-on-7 game would be fired.
I think that actually would be fired because like now I'm thinking about because then there's that aspect of building those stats, building your individual stats. It would have to be you wouldn't be able to do like true live full teams because then if you're doing my player, it would have to be like 7-on-7 street ball. Yeah, because that way because it's everybody's individual stats like in my career.
That's why I say that's why I said because it'd be funny.
They already got the superstar mode. If you're talking about just wanting to actually go into essentially the same thing.
But that's why too because it's pretty much the main players. Yeah. But that's why I said it'd be funny too because like how people get it because like the funny thing about 2K is the build battles. It's like when you playing with your player, your guys, and you realize the other nigga on the other team is cooking them. Yeah. Like cooking that, and you like, bro, what the fuck is your big like? Or he gotta admit, like, man, I ain't got blocks. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga just dunking on your shit. Bro. Like, why you pick a center? You ain't got the block thing. That's
what I say. Like right now, like the only builds that I've ever did is a 1, 2, or 3, right? So I mean, a big man being in the paint, like that is not my build. So I've never did.
That's why I said it'd be funny because you will see a lot. If you had that idea of Madden. And you get a nigga with a lineman, you realize this nigga getting plowed over. Like, bro, what is your strength at?
Have you been to the
I just put all my shit in speed. Like, nigga, you a fast lineman.
Right.
Hey, that might work for defensive linemen, but
Right, that's what I'm
offensive?
saying. Because it would be that nigga who like, I'm gonna make my lineman a motherfucking defensive lineman. Nigga, like no, bro.
But like,
absolutely not. Like,
yeah, no, because like, you know, that's I've been on record saying I love the creation aspect of any video game. Like, to me, that every video game that I truly love has some type of customization creation aspect of it. Like
were you just talking about you just making yourself into it? Like, just putting yourself
you know, like, because like I mean, I like playing games. Like, even with Assassin's Creed, I love Assassin's Creed. Like, I'm still talking about the games that I always play, right? I love Assassin's Creed, but the big parts I like about it is customizing my assassin, right? And I would love if they gave me assassin creator mode. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I would love to create me in it. You know, that's one of the reasons why I did love Elden Ring, because I was like, even though it's not me, but it's like it's a version of me. Like, I love a creation aspect to a game.
I don't hate it, but I don't need it.
I don't hate it.
I don't need it though.
I do. Like, I mean, I'll play games that don't have it, but like all the games that are in my top games is creation games.
Because of the creator mode?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need it. Like, I feel like, I mean, because, and I guess in my aspect, because it's like, in most games that I would play with creator mode, I'm going to just be like some fucking elf or some shit anyway. Like, it's not really, you know what I'm saying? There ain't too many games I play where I'm like really making a human being of myself. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about it because like I'm trying to think of like the comparison to like the GTA versus the Saints Row, where the good Saints Row.
Right.
Yeah.
I still preferred the GTA of that time, or like Dragon Ball Xenoverse versus Kakarot. I guess would probably be the closest, where like both of those are open world, where you're going through the Dragon Ball story. Of that one. No,
Yeah,
actually,
see,
I like Xenoverse
They
better.
be fucking up
I like
the hair.
Xenoverse
Yes.
better because of that.
Yeah, see, they be fucking up the hair. That's why I don't really be
So
caring.
I think it's hit or miss.
See, you good. You get bald heads all day.
Hey, I was just talking to one of my friends about this. We was talking about how Miles Morales in the new Spider-Man got the new default black hairstyle. And I was, they do. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie. This never meant anything to me because I've been basically bald my entire life. So I just be like, ooh, black person bald, we in here.
Easy peasy.
But like, but here's the thing. Yes, they do be fucking up the hair, right? But then that takes a point from the credit. I'm like, oh man, I'm very critical of it because, like I said, I do.
Was you critical of the Elden Ring hair?
Yes.
My dude had a helmet on, so I forgot how his hair looked.
That's why, I use the things that they have, like GTA. They really fucked up with their hair in the face. So I stay with the criminal masks on. You know what I'm saying?
Are we really calling GTA's customization?
Yeah, because
that was just one default face every time.
But then we get to customize a lot of other shit around it, right? You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's what I don't care about. It's really just the physical part of it. But I do enjoy being
being
adding
able to
stats and doing that to I'm like making the character and kind of making it how I want. But I don't really care like about how I look. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
The only times I really, really care is if I know my character is actually gonna be voicing, like I'm gonna see him in cutscenes, talking and shit like that. Then I try to be more attention. But if my voice don't match, then I really still don't care. Like if the voice don't match at all, I don't give a fuck about the character. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's the more difficult.
That's
one.
That's worse than the hair.
They giving you like 4 voices.
But see, that's why most of them go mute. That's why most of them, your characters are mute. Think about Grand Theft Auto. As much as they got going on right now with Grand Theft Auto, you are still a mute character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm mute, then I really don't care about my character look.
I still do. Like, bro, bro, right now I play Grand Theft Auto like almost every other day with the homies, right? And I'm that person that like I be swapping out the clothes and shit. I be like whatever I feel like.
My character be full sitcom character. He got one outfit for the entire run.
I be all in. And then like Call of Duty, like I said, I love when I get to customize my loadout. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, have changed the gear. Like I love getting the perks that you unlock during like a season pass.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Like I mean, as I said, those are like the cosmetics of a game. I enjoy kind of every once in a while messing around with them. Like I said, the only thing I just really don't care about is the facial stuff.
Starfield, that character's gonna be mute.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that's pretty download. I can't wait to play that.
Yeah, I know I got it downloaded.
That's actually what I might switch.
So before I get into this next topic, because you actually brought up something I wanted to talk about. I realized, going back to the racing games, I realized why I don't like racing games. It's because of Driver and that first fucking mission in Driver.
Oh, Driver is my favorite racing game.
I
forgot about Driver.
that because
I did too.
Driver is one of my favorite racing games.
Because
and
of
I
that
never really
first
called it a
mission.
drive. Well,
because of that first fucking
I never really called it a
racing game.
where you had to get here's the way it goes.
He used to get away
I hated
driving.
every car.
Yeah.
And I hated that
Because he was
aspect of
driving
it.
real old school.
Yeah,
Nigga, that shit would have been in wide corner.
You had to do the test.
Yeah.
That driver, I hated that shit so much.
It took a minute.
It took a minute. I
But
hated
yeah,
that
but
shit.
get a Driver. It was Driver, and it's another one too. I think it was like Stunt Driver was one of my favorite driving
I used
games.
to like Crazy Taxi. I know that's not really a racing game.
That's what I said.
Ooh,
Like driving games. There's a lot of like random driving games I like.
My favorite racing game to this day still is Burnout Revenge.
Mine's is F-Zero.
I keep saying
I love fucking
I keep forgetting
F-Zero.
what mine is. I keep saying I always say the name when I figure it out again,
Yeah.
but it was like shit that was exploding. Like it was like more of a movie kind of racing game. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, but
Well, it might have been Burnout Revenge. Shit was exploding at because you had
Because you
to-
said all shit.
I think so because your certain races you had to legit to win it wasn't just coming in first. It was no other car should be able to be drivable.
Like you
had to
kill
destroy-
everybody, right?
You had to destroy their cars.
Burnout Revenge was one of my favorite games, but I'm like, it may have been that one. Cause only thing, whatever game I enjoyed the most, it was like I always know the scene because it was a moment where you can go through a gas station and literally blow the gas station up, so cars behind it would pretty much get killed, like you know what I'm saying, get destroyed behind it.
I can't remember that sounds very familiar.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't. It came out. I remember playing on 360.
Was it Burnout Takedown? I mean, that was basically the.
I just feel like it wasn't a Burnout game. I feel like it was something like a new game. Like it was a new. It was like one of those one and done kind of like racing games.
Maybe somebody in the comments will know.
But it was actually a racing game on Sony, on my PlayStation 1 before Gran Turismo and all that used to come out. I forgot, it was called like RX or what the fuck was it called?
Yeah, I never like.
There was one racing game I used to play and it was really like a rally. I think it was like Rally something racing or
The
something like
last
that.
racing game or a car game that I actually bought, excluding Driver, because I include Driver. I did buy Driver. Would have been Cruising World on the Nintendo 64.
Was Cruising USA before that or after that?
Before.
Okay.
That's why I went through because Cruising World was in a blue cartridge.
Okay.
Because I did like the Cruising series. That was probably the only game, matter of fact, like racing game that because you know what? No, I take it back because I did used to buy Need for Speed, but like I was never thoroughly in.
We excluded
enjoy
Mario
it.
Kart from all this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a racing. It's a racing game, but it's.
But I'm just
yeah.
saying, we excluded that. Okay.
Yeah. But like, so I mean, while y'all looking that up, I mean, the video game industry about to go on strike, or they voted for the approval of their strike. G, like
What
we
they
ain't
going
gonna
on
have
strike for?
nothing.
So
the same
with
thing.
this- so yes, it's the voice actors.
Yeah, the voice actor. So pretty much, what they said has been the video game contract for voice actors, and so they're going to negotiate.
Split Second.
I
remember that game.
That's the racing game.
I do remember that game.
Because it really was. It was made to be like you only really had a split second for
Right.
like certain decisions. It was
Yeah.
cold.
So like they voted for the approval of the strike. Now they're back at the negotiation table on September 26th for the video gaming contract. But yeah, they're
video game voice actors.
Yep.
So
they're
with
talking
this
about
one,
going on strike as well.
I don't know how much this will affect any game that's close to done. Cause like
Well,
when you-
everybody do the same like a regular strike.
Everything.
Whatever.
I think we
Because
got.
they didn't strike yet. They just got approval to
No,
go on
but I'm
strike if they
saying-
want to.
But we're also at the end of the season. Like
Right.
all the fall games are pretty much
But
done.
I'm thinking even any of the games that come out until probably next fall, because if you look at any of the games they be showing like they behind the scenes, the very first thing they always talk about they getting done is the mocap and voice acting.
Right, but if it follows the same suit as the SAG-AFTRA strike, then those voice actors just won't be able to promote it though.
How much are you really looking at a voice actor to promote your game? They usually talk to the developers, they talk to the publishers.
I mean, they gonna definitely use that workaround if that was the case now.
But I feel like over the past 2-3 years, voice actors have been getting way more shine and more vocal and part of the promotion of the
I'm
game.
here for it. I do think.
I mean, I feel like they've been getting more shine. I feel like I said, I feel like as consumers, we have brought more shine.
Yeah,
to
I
them.
think-
I don't know because I feel like old boy who do God of War. I feel like I like the sole promo. Only promos I can think of is him being out there talking about it.
No, because I mean, think about it. They put out game commercials all the time.
Yeah, but in all the game commercials that I've seen, I'm not just talking about just regular commercials, but all the promotions and it, like the extended commercials, it'd be a voiceover of him talking about how much he loved playing Kratos.
Yeah, but I think with any of that, that might have already been like and granted, I don't know how they can use
I didn't know
it.
he been promoting it. I ain't seen none of that.
I mean, granted, there's no game coming out now, so you think very recent, no.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, just in
No, I know
general,
what you
like
mean,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying, like we've been like, there's been way more emphasis on highlighting these voice actors and everything like that.
To be fair, it should be. You know, it makes sense. I'm just saying, the most you always hear of any type of promotion, like when they sit down at like these game award presentations, or even when they have like their different company wide. Like when Microsoft has like I don't know what they're calling theirs, like the Microsoft Xbox Showcase,
right? Or
like the Nintendo Directs, they don't always talk to the voice actors. It's usually, oh, I'm the publisher of this, or I'm the director.
Oh yeah, I mean when they do the showcase,
I'm the developer of this. So my thought was that from an aspect of any of these games that are coming out, like I said, within probably the next year, I don't know how much it has an impact.
Well, what about cons? They always have the voice actors come out in cons. And
I mean, cons, yes. I'm saying in terms of just like the
yeah, like getting the game out. Like, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's definitely a fight for the voice actors, but I feel like
I said, to be fair, they should go on strike.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I also feel like you said, like there's too many. There's still too many other workarounds to get promotion of the game.
I mean, of course. I mean, there's workarounds now with the movies and everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like
it
hurts the writers.
One,
like, yeah,
because it just so happened with the movies is because the writers and actors went in tangent. That kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because they're still writers of those games. But again, like that's the same thing. Is like who depends on also who chooses to stand with the voice actors.
You know what's really gonna be scary, and I was saying they probably should.
Chris, 12 person.
What's really gonna be scary is if these developers go on strike.
And that's the thing. Like I said, it depends on who stands with the. Because like I said, sometimes that's how it evolves. It's like, all right, we're gonna stand with you, but then it's also our deal's gonna come up. So now we're gonna renegotiate.
I don't know if there is a video game developer union.
It might not be. You know, you're right.
If there isn't,
they may union. They may
unionize.
Because that's what we're seeing. We're seeing so many different people choosing to unionize now.
Yeah, a lot of people unionize. Because everybody know we got to do this to do it. Like, that's how we feel. Like, that's how we go on strike.
That's how we change.
That's how we get the money. That's how we get the money. Like, that's all it is.
That's when it's like, oh shit. What we doing?
We ain't gonna have no forms of entertainment.
What we doing?
Niggas gonna have to really get out there and touch grass.
Niggas gonna be back playing card games. Say y'all trying to come back from Monopoly night? All right,
the board game nights and everything. That's gonna be crazy.
By the time everybody come back, ain't nobody gonna want to do shit anyway. Like, I don't even want to do it now. You know what I'm saying?
But also, you know, you brought up Saints Row, man. Volition, they closed their doors, man.
They did. Before we get off strikes just in general, I do want to answer this question about with the strikes going on as long as they've been, what's sort of going to be the slate of like movies and TV shows next year? I do think it's all going to be late.
We kind of talked about this before. I said, you got to think from when the time the strike pretty much hit, which is like the kind of the top of the summer.
Yeah.
Like if you shoot on location or whatever, like you lost that location for the summer. You can't go back. If you need to shoot a summer scene, you got to wait till the next summer to shoot.
That's why stuff is getting pushed back. Like if you look at even what Disney just did, they pushed back a lot of their Marvel slate. So
yeah.
Yes, stuff is going to be late.
House of the Dragon got pushed to the 2026.
Yeah, so like stuff is gonna be. So did Euphoria.
That shit ain't coming out.
They're gonna do a time skip. These niggas is grown now. No, they cannot still be in high school.
That shit is not coming out, fam.
That's the thing. Like all this stuff is getting pushed. So like, yes, it's gonna be late, but it's because we're going to be getting the stuff that we should have been getting this fall or this summer, late this summer. Like,
so
all of that stuff.
And that's what says it's gonna be really wild because it's gonna be definitely like. I don't know.
So here's the thing. This is why here's what I believe is actually going to end up happening, and this is where it's going to be like shout out, but like the quality is going to be a little bit different. But like you're going to see some of these top creators and Twitch stars get a show, you know, a variety show,
because they're going to do it all independently.
Show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You're going to see some of the creators that we've been supporting on the back end get a shot to do something different. And you know what I'm saying, depending on what type of show, it may not be a full-fledged scripted show because there's no writers, but it may be like, all right, well, you know what? I know you a foodie, so you know what? We're gonna give you this food show. You go around, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
eating
yeah.
food.
Like
you
just
know?
right, yeah.
Like it's gonna be a lot of these because you know these different style shows. That's why reality TV boomed.
That was
the workaround. It's like we can't do any of these scripted shows.
So they just did
so
a
then that
shit ton
first
of
start,
reality.
they were like, we do all these reality shows. So it's just gonna be different forms of entertainment, and we're gonna see a lot of people get chances that they probably wouldn't.
If you're waiting on the show, be prepared to be sad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sad right along with you.
But was y'all big Saints Row players? I know you said you like the first.
I didn't play none of them.
You specified good games, so
I
I'm
didn't play
assuming
none.
1 and 2.
What? I didn't even like 2. I'm gonna be honest.
What? I love 2 more.
Two was when they started getting weird.
They started getting weird, but they didn't go full weird. I liked it too because it was again more customization options. They had way more jewelry, more like you customize your crib and shit like that. But I used to love Saints Row, and they had a solid ass voice acting cast. I mean, Keith David was the main nigga in there.
It's crazy that this news came out the day after they essentially got the lifeline from Sony being like, "You're on PlayStation Plus." Because I think if I remember correctly, one of the things they were saying, Volition, the developer for Saint Row, their parent company restructured, which shuttered essentially them.
Yeah, because look at this class.
The Saints Row reboot, yeah.
Look at the Saints Row's cast. For the first one, this is why I used to fuck with it. Keith David is the main person, right? Michael Rappaport, Daniel Day Kim, who else is it? Michael Clark Duncan, Terrence T.C. Clark, Carson, like they had. I mean, that's a Grand Theft Auto cast. Fucking Kunis, dog. Like they had a solid ass cast.
I mean,
Oh, that's Carlos Ferraz.
They had to compete with GTA. They're like, we trying to, you know what I'm saying?
And also, Saints Row I felt like it was way more hood.
Saints Row,
it was way more hood.
Saints Row's customization, especially with that very first one, was crazy.
Bro, they jewels looked way better, bro. I was iced the fuck out in Saints Row.
All the stuff that you could do to your cars. Because that was Saints Row. That one came out. That was right around when that was San Andreas time, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they was both. So they both had like the lowriders and stuff.
Yeah.
And theirs looked better.
Yeah,
like all the stuff that you could do to customize your car. Because I remember I would take so much time. Like
at
that point,
like Saints Row as a whole had a whole kind of like gloss over the game. You know what I'm saying?
And then by 3, like I said, when Gat got killed and then he went out of space and then he was fighting aliens.
Yeah, they had.
Then it got crazy.
He went to hell in one of them.
He fought hell. So first he fought the aliens. Then he went down, and then the aliens. Then he fought hell. He
became the president. I think.
After he defeated the aliens. Then the game after that was he was back on Earth, and then he became the president. He was President Gat, and the aliens.
Is that your
that's his name? That's his
GAT?
name. Yeah, GAT. And then the aliens was still
because he was a gang member, right?
Yeah, he was one of the Saints.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so then the aliens were still trying to take back over. Then the aliens did end up killing him, but then he went to hell.
Okay, so that's how.
And then he took over hell.
The hell one, it was a PlayStation Plus game, and it was like Get Out of Hell, and I was like, the fuck is that?
They got real ridiculous. I mean, but here's the thing, like. The reason why, because even in Saints Row 1, they still had like the dildo gun, like they had all the weird shit. So like you saw where they was going, but it was like they still had a level of realism.
Somebody was.
They finally just said, "Fuck it, we gonna go full crazy."
Somebody was definitely in that development room after the first or second one was like, "All right, we did the 2. Balls to the wall. Let's go. Let's go."
Because I mean, I feel like GTA in a sense was a more serious tone. So it was like, nigga, regardless of how big the story gonna be for Grand Theft Auto, we gonna just go larger with how ridiculous we could be in Saints Row.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I think that they end up going, and then like it lost me after that because it was like, you know, again, I like my hood shit. So it's like, y'all going way too far. Y'all didn't escape the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just like, man. But also, I mean, anytime a gaming developer goes out of business, I'm like, damn.
It sucks a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. They like I said, they lost me with the Saints Row, but I was all like that last one. I actually fuck with the most recent one, the remake.
The remake?
The fans did. That's
the one that's on PlayStation Plus right now. I gotta check it out.
You know, shout out to Jamie Gray. You know, I interviewed her, and she been helping me out with a lot of voice acting shit. But like, she was a person. She voiced a character in there. So it was just like it was real dope, and like they did get back to some level of realism. But it's like now, like. GTA really doesn't have a competitor in that realm, like, because they're not doing true crimes anymore, really.
Oh yeah, True Crime Streets of LA was fire.
Yeah. Mafia is kind of like, I don't know if
That was
they.
a Rockstar game, wasn't it?
Mafia still comes out though.
It still comes out?
Ain't that a Rockstar
How
game?
long ago was my?
Yeah, I think it is a Rockstar game.
I don't know if you can consider that competition because Rockstar just like, nigga, I don't care. Like,
I mean, Rockstar got the blueprint for pretty much all those kind of games.
Right, but it's like ain't nobody doing that open world and realism of a world, but some hood shit and also shit like that.
no, I think you're right. I can't think of anything.
I mean, it'll probably be something on. I wouldn't say it's something really on computer or whatever.
That sucks.
Yeah, right. But
That's why Rockstar feel like they can take forever to bring out GTA 6.
Of course,
I don't know if you have this on your docket. Did you see the rumor while we're talking about GTA about that it's supposed to? It should be next year.
So I'm not gonna. I got a rule. Unless it comes from the Rockstar account or on Rockstar.com, I don't talk about GTA 6.
So we not gonna talk the rumor.
I don't. Well, we can talk it. No.
I don't believe nothing.
I don't believe shit until I hear from Rockstar itself.
They announce GTA when the new console gets announced, nigga. That's because it's gonna come. It's gonna come out on that console. They're not gonna drop
like
another.
All those concept videos. The only even when the leak came out, I didn't believe the leak until Rockstar had to put out a statement like, "Yo, those are true leaks. These are
Sleeping
unfinished
Dogs is
shit."
my shit too.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Wait, no, I take it back. Watch Dogs technically is one.
Okay.
Is a competitor.
Okay.
Watch
No,
Dogs.
but they stopped.
But you don't have. They lack in the customization. I feel like with all the technology, like I should be able to create a technical command base and really customize that shit. Like if I'm dealing with technology, but it's already set up in default.
Because I feel like theirs is more set on how you interact with the environment to take out people.
Right, but if you are a mastermind in tech, you gonna create your own setup. I should be able to my setup shouldn't look like Ninja's setup. If I'm a hacker, my hacker setup is going to be different from Dibs. There's opportunity with the customization there.
So, I know y'all said y'all don't want to talk about it.
No, we can talk about it. I'm just saying I don't never necessarily I don't subscribe to it unless. Yeah.
Fair. And the reason the rumor is there is when Take-Two gave their latest, I guess, fiscal year earnings or whatever. Yeah. They talked about obviously how good this year was for them. Everybody's on GTA Online, whatever. But they talked about how much it'll essentially double next year due to a new release in their 2025 fiscal year, which is from April 1st of next year to March 31st of the year after.
Right.
So they're like, obviously they don't go into the full details of the game, but what else does Take-Two really drop that they feel like is going to really double their revenue?
I heard they was bringing the Warriors back out.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear that.
I definitely feel like I had saw somewhere about that, like that they were trying to do a reboot of the Warriors, or maybe it might have been people just still asking for it. But I mean, they got a lot of shit they can really bring out. They can reboot something.
But something ain't doubling.
You think so?
That's GTA 6 is their highest anticipated game.
It is.
There's nothing.
Somebody.
I mean, if
they rush the stage at DEFCON.
The Warriors ain't gonna be ain't as anticipated as GTA 6.
Doubling it though. It got it. I don't feel like it's gonna be the game. They might be adding something else.
That'd be trash if they felt like, oh, we just added a new add-on.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's gonna be because I just don't see GTA coming out on the same console. It's been out too long now.
It's only been 3 years.
I mean, you know what? I would give them that because they did really fuck with both. Like, GTA, the last GTA was really be both consoles.
GTA 5 came out on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series.
And that's what I'm saying. So
PS3, PS4, PS5.
So I mean, so like I said, in that regard, I would say that they probably would make one because it won't be for none of the other kind. Like
people will for sure riot. It's another add-on.
Who
Because I could just say they could just be another DLC. Like they do their DLCs.
Who do you think got a more toxic relationship with their release schedule, Drake or Rockstar? Who's more toxic with their fan base and release schedule?
Drake
or Rockstar?
Drake got he saw what Rockstar did and was like, ooh. He was that Spice Adams meme looking behind like, ooh.
Rockstar definitely goated for this. They goated.
I'm shocked that you said that it would be on a new system. They have no qualms of dropping on the system and then dropping it again when the new system come out like it's a brand new thing. Do you remember when the 360 came out? They had or when the Xbox One came out, they had the big thing. Grand Theft Auto 5 coming to Xbox One, coming to PlayStation 4. They did the same shit with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X.
They did, dude. I mean, I don't feel like they really promoted it that hard, but they definitely did re-bring that shit out.
No, they promoted it because I remember the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X one because they showed the art because they showed like the graphics.
Years? The console's been out
2020.
When of 2020?
November of 2020.
So it's not even been 3 years.
Right.
Wow, I don't know. I feel like it's been longer than
Phil
that.
Spencer said that the Series X and Series S are just ending the beginning of their life cycle.
The which one?
The Series X and S are just ending the beginning of their life cycle. So he's like, we just hit our stride.
Right.
Now we finna actually get to the real shit.
Because you have to think about all the launch titles that both PS5 and Xbox and them along. Like, there's still stuff that from their launch titles that we still didn't get. We still didn't get the Wolverine game. We still didn't, there's so many games that they still.
I mean, I definitely feel like it's been out for a lot longer. Maybe because of the hype of motherfuckers not having it. Or I don't know, fam. I just feel like
Jamie brings up a good point. GTA 5 is still promoting like every state of play since PlayStation 5 done dropped. They definitely have some type of Rockstar GTA thing in it.
Some type of update, some type of like I said, a new heist, and like it's that's why like I feel like the next big thing that they're going to announce, like even though they haven't really necessarily like really vocally said it, but like GTA Online is going to be its own thing. The only thing that I don't think that with the GTA 6 is going to be it's probably going to be.
You're going to have to buy GTA Online if you don't
That
already
would be
have it.
Yeah, I feel like you already have.
That would be the add-on.
Yeah, it'd be.
They already have that out though.
No, it'd be an
They
add-on
go
map.
separate.
So like
It'd
how
be
they got
separate,
Cayo
yeah.
Puerto Rico, like that's a whole other map
Separated.
that you can go on.
Because like I said,
You can travel
GTA.
location.
That's why. I mean, I guess in a sense it would be another game.
No,
but I definitely feel like
world
because if you
will
think
riot.
because if you think about what, and that's why I said it makes more sense because Call of Duty did it. Like Warzone was part of Call of Duty for so long, then they finally separated where you can literally just get Warzone or Call of Duty.
Do you know how sad
That's
this
true.
comment makes me?
What?
Mike, shout out Mike. I was in high school when she. You know how sad this comment
I'm
makes
26
me?
now, and you still playing it. And you still, y'all niggas play motherfucking GTA like goddamn RuneScape, nigga.
Bro,
Like,
GTA Online so fucking fun, bro.
Like,
no
nigga,
matter what, it's so
playing like
fun.
every other day.
Every
You
other
feel
day,
like him, no.
it's so fucking fun, bro. That's the thing. Here's the thing: we want another GTA 6, but I don't want another GTA 6 for the online aspect. I want another GTA 6 for the story. What I want for the online aspect, there's updates. Like there's things that I'm like, I wish that they take from old games and bring back. Like I wish I could, like when I'm playing by myself, I gotta run missions and shit by myself. But in San Andreas, I used to be able to recruit gang members
That's
and
what I'm
roll
saying,
with me.
bro. That's
so
what
they gotta bring. So it gotta be stuff like that.
Like y'all, you think a nigga's gonna ride, but that's to me with GTA. Like GTA Online,
They not bringing those features in, man. Like
not immediately, but I'm saying like GTA can literally go like the Fortnite route. Where they can literally break all they kind of stuff. Like they can make a whole GTA Online where now you can get missions from old players, from old games. You can get all kind like you can maybe you go
I
to.
don't.
No, here's what
The
GTA.
hype is still too big.
So this is what GTA Online is. GTA Online is a toxic partner. Right, no matter what.
Oh my God.
Here's why. Because we complain about GTA Online, right, all the time, and then what they do give us an update, and it be a legit update. It's literally like, you know what, go shopping. She's like, I'm tired of arguing. Go shop. It's your whatever your toxic partner is. If it's your girl, you know when you mad at your girl, she gonna do something. She gonna walk around the house half naked, gonna give you some head or something. Like it's just like it's one of those things. GTA Online. They hear it and then they're like, let's give them something to shut them up real quick.
You think it's somebody at Rockstar who monitored Twitter like, and they look mad.
Because like we was upset about it, right? And then they gave us the Cayo Puerto Rico heist, right? And that was a huge fucking heist. They give you so much money and everything like that, right?
Here's a
like they
Mike,
just keep
I don't
on
like
doing
you
that.
dropping these. GTA 5 came out the same year as Iron Man 3.
Jesus.
Damn, really? Shit, pre-snap.
GTA Online, because like I said, that's the thing. Like if they do give us, like they said, where we can recruit gang members, it's not going to be that only thing. It's going to be, y'all can recruit gang members, but also now you can take over a block and own this area. Yeah, and now niggas gonna be like, ooh, Ooh,
I mean,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I want that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you separate GTA Online from the actual game, then you can expand online to do whatever.
I think that is what they're doing with 6.
But
there's no way that you're saying that they're like.
If you talking about doubling it, bro, you ain't
6
telling.
has to come
You're
out.
not telling. I mean, you can tell me, I guess, if you can say that there's people still buying GTA, but the double of like the amount of money they made this year from or whatever
online?
from GTA is from online.
Oh yeah.
No, or I think it's 6 came out. The amount of people who they expect are going to buy it.
That's why I feel. I mean, but I feel like if they bring out GTA on, if they just bring out the online aspect and and tell everybody we finna send you niggas to a whole new world for $29.99 add on price. You know what I'm saying?
I'm rioting. Everybody else might not, but I'll be there.
$29.99.
I'll ride.
I'll get me and like the 5 other people
And then they go tell everybody that the only way you can play GTA Online is if you get the add-on. Like, hey, we shouldn't.
If they do that,
we shutting the service down on
if they
GTA
do that,
5.
that would cause a riot. Because
shutting the service down on GTA 5.
Your example of Warzone and Call of Duty is the perfect example. GTA definitely should continue that route.
During this entire conversation, Lord Haifa Kage said, "Yeah, I'm doing that as we speak."
What?
Farming for money.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's RuneScape.
GTA Online,
It's
you really
like-
gotta treat it like, bro. The reason why I got the homies.
When niggas say farming in a city like simulation game,
I know that's
Bro,
crazy.
the reason why
Like-
GTA Online goes right now is going so hard with me and my crew that you know what I'm saying, Clint Coley, Will Ferrell, Lil G, is because I put them on. Like if you got to treat GTA like I said, you treat it like it's like a simulation, right? Tell people like
It's Gran.
Hold on. I tell everyone, I'm like, look, in the morning, run those solo, like run your business in the morning, restock your business, do all that, because then when we get on, we all run it together and sell these products and get that money back. Bro, is that we just been running up money, bro. That's all we've been doing. Doing missions.
You got niggas on alarm clocks to get up in the morning to get on the
I
game.
got alarm clock, but I tell them, I said, when you ain't doing shit, you know?
Hey, he said the good money.
No, let me show you the group chat, bro.
Good morning. Let's get that bread today.
Yeah, y'all definitely doing inspirational.
Look, we got symbols and shit. Like we got gifts. We be sending that. That's the international. When you see that means that we fleeting today.
Hey,
we fleeting.
They send the let's get that bread.
We fleeting.
text.
Yes,
Hey,
look at it. We running wheel drugs tonight. Like I said, we talk like the way we talking.
That's why GTA 6 ain't out.
Bro, if somebody was to monitor our chat, they'd be like, "Yo, these niggas is kingpin."
That's why GTA
niggas selling coke or what? Like that's like this.
That's why GTA 6 ain't out.
Yeah, that's why.
That is 100% why GTA 6 ain't out. It's ridiculous.
Hey man, the fleet, man, we out here. The
Y'all
fleet.
done made it something that ain't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done made
Running
it.
criminal enterprises.
Oh,
Niggas
tragic.
say get up in the morning and run your errands, bro.
Man,
so we can be ready tonight.
Running them errands. In a somber note, man, we gotta give a rest in peace to Arlene Sorkin, man. We lost another great one from the DC franchise, man.
Yeah.
She voiced Harley Quinn, gave us some amazing work, bro. Because think about it this way: her voicing of Harley Quinn and what she
And
brought to that character.
Her it was the likeness was based on her.
The likeness, like that character, made that character a mainstay. I mean, we've all heard the story. That character was supposed to be a one-off. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so you got people like her and Tara Strong and Kaylee Cuoco. I'll butcher her last name. And just like everybody, like this, Harley Quinn became a main character in superhero in general now and stuff like that. So, her work, man, that whole franchise, man, think about it this way. We will never get that dynamic anymore. Hamill's no longer doing Joker because of Kevin. Kevin unfortunately passed away. It's just like, man, that magic there.
Yeah, the DC animation gonna be a lot different.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a
forward.
lot of different. So I wanted to make sure, we show some love for that, man. Because what Harley Quinn as a character has done has been really new. And you're seeing them trying to do that with a lot of new characters.
It's insane just whenever you think about it that was a cartoon character that made it to comics, that made it to live action.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy the impact that Harley Quinn as a character had, and like you said, you wouldn't have got it without her doing it, especially in that first one. That first appearance was so powerful that people were like, well, I want that back.
Yeah.
Right.
I want this in other places.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's definitely just RIP.
Yeah, man. And speaking of Harley Quinn, I know we talked about it last time. You was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know the season was up."
Oh yeah, sorry.
I clearly forgot between that because I don't remember talking about that, and somebody brought it up yesterday. I was like, "Oh shit, the season out?"
Yeah, I watched. I think. Is it a break or something? I think I watched.
Yeah.
Because I watched like was it like 5 episodes or something. I think it is
six.
Yeah, I watched all.
Yeah, man. Like I really like the emphasis on Harley and Poison Ivy's relationship and everything like that. Like, I'm just liking that growth because that's what I mean by like you're seeing that with more characters. Like Poison Ivy always been a dope character in the concept of the character, but like with shows like this, you're seeing characters get they're like now they're definitely getting their focus. It's essentially like when comic books used to give people their independent comic book run. You know what I'm saying? So now you're getting shows like that. Like Poison Ivy has been becoming more of a mainstay in so many things. I mean, for me, I really fell in love with Poison Ivy more through the Arkham games. Like the Arkham games and the way they did Poison Ivy, I was like, yo, this is really fucking dope. So it is like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, DC animation is still GOAT. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, obviously Blue Beetle got pulled out early again.
Blue Beetle was good.
I fucked with Blue Beetle.
It was good.
And that's to say, unfortunately, because of the lay of the land, people's fatigue with superhero stuff, also people's lack of trust in DC, that is not like people just didn't go out and see it. And this is actually good. I was, like I said, I was telling a couple of people, I was like, that family aspect that Shazam was trying to create, Blue Beetle did it effortlessly. And here's what I realized: superhero movies that are embedded in a culture always are better. Like that Latinx culture, like I really felt like I was watching a family. All those actors and everything.
Kind of like how Miss Marvel.
Yeah. You know, and so it's like it was a really, really dope story in regards to it. My only gripes that I had with it. But it wasn't even a gripes. You know how I say Black Clover, it takes from so many animes that like it's obvious like which anime they take from, but I still fuck with it. Mm-hmm. Blue Beetle does the same thing. When I'm watching, I'm like, okay, well that's Spider-Man. Oh, that's Iron Man. Or like it was elements that we've already seen. They didn't really do too much difference. Besides the final act, they had a little bit of like separation. But it was like, yeah, you know, so yeah, you know, but it was like DC animation is still the GOAT video. I think like right now when it comes down to DC properties, it'll probably go animated, comic books, video games, and movies and TVs is still last. Damn. Matter of fact, movies might be last because TV has a little bit more cachet than the movies right now. Because people still have deep love for the Arrowverse. They say it with a caveat. They be like, all right, you know, Flash season 1 through 3, Arrow season 1 and 2.
Every Arrowverse show ended 2 or 3 seasons too late.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Too late.
Definitely did, and everything like that. But like, yeah, man. So I'm just hoping, like, you know, saying DC. Like I said, I'm ready for the James Gunn era to see what he's gonna. Like to me, I'm like, I just don't. What I don't want to hear what James Gunn is up to now. Now I'm just ready for it. Just I'll wait, and I will just give me that product.
I mean.
Unfortunately,
that's all you got right now because of the strike. You gonna have to hear
him. I'm saying I feel like the strike really is like a damn like the strike definitely came at a way where, like you said, with superhero fatigue and all that shit, where it's literally gonna sit everybody down. Well, so by the time shit pop back up again, it's gonna be like, damn.
I don't think it should affect anything that he was doing because I can't imagine Superman was gonna film until next year.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I do have a question. Interesting question I was thinking about, right? You know, we talk about all these hypotheticals, you know, what anime world would you be in, blah, 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 and all that stuff like that. And I started thinking about the podcasting space, right? And how we report on the culture. If there was anime characters to form a podcast, who do you think would be interesting as a character on a podcast that you like thinking about?
Like they doing like a solo podcast, or you talking about like they like a group?
Let's say they're like creating a group. Who would you want to hear from in a podcast? But they're reporting on anime work. Like let's say it's a meta podcast. So these characters are reporting on the state of anime.
Jocko the Galactic Patroller. This man goes to so many planets, does so much BS. I know he got stories.
Yeah, I can see Jocko.
I know he got stories.
And Jocko like to talk, too.
And that's what I'm saying. He like to talk. He like to lie. He
definitely bullshitting.
So I know he go, because you got to get him, and then you got to get another Galactic Patroller to be like, bro, that didn't happen. That's not how this went down. And that's what's going to make it entertaining.
An anime character?
So I'm gonna throw one to your boy. I think Yajirobe for the shock jock, like you need that person who's going to set, like who's going to go there, who's going to cause the toxic conversation. I think Yajirobe.
He just sit at Corn's Tower all day.
But he talks shit all the time.
I actually would have gave Corn over Yajirobe.
Yajirobe's the one that talks shit all the time.
Corn, but Corn be already chilling all the time. The nigga be sitting up already. You know what I'm saying?
But you need something. I mean, I get that, but I'm thinking of like. Okay, like the Charlemagne's, the decent, like the Lowers, and like that's why I'm like that's gonna be a Yajirobe. Yajirobe gonna be the one.
Yeah, Corin chilling. He
chilling.
He on Smoke Champs, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Smoke champs.
He ain't on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? Yajirobe might be on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think of somebody outside of Dragon Ball. That's what I'm really trying.
Shikamaru might be good.
Yeah.
He gonna be critical of everything.
Who else? Naruto might have some. He's gonna be so I was talking to such and such the other day, and like.
I mean, Guy will have. I think Guy and Rock Lee in general, like them just doing
There's gonna be a workout podcast.
It would be. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be their latest workout.
Like I could easily see that easy. You know what I'm saying? I can see what's his name? What's his name? Is it the eighth? Doing a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a hip hop podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Killer B.
Killer B. And what's the other motherfucker from the other black dude from the
Mineta from My Hero would be a solid one.
Oh yeah, Mineta. Yeah.
Mineta gonna get canceled though.
Yeah.
Mineta definitely getting canceled. G. Oh, I was thinking. All right. I'm either thinking Meliodas or Danielle from Seven Deadly Sins. Only reason why I'm thinking Meliodas, but I feel like Meliodas is gonna be on some fresh and fit shit, dog.
Meliodas? No.
Meliodas is kind of, bro. The way he keep on rubbing up on old girl breast, bro. Meliodas is out here, bro. He kind of creepy, dog.
He's gonna be wild. He'll be wild.
Meliodas is kind of wild.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
But Danielle,
both of them niggas. Because I mean,
should be the eye candy.
Both of them niggas. I mean, him. I was gonna say Bond, but him Bond.
Was you a Bond? Yeah, Bond. What's old girl that be drinking at in Black Clover? Cause she gonna be like the
the witch.
Yeah, the witch. She gonna be like the horrible decisions, like cause you gotta have that at that aspect. You gotta have the one that's free with their sexual
I've been trying
identity
to put,
and stuff like that.
I would definitely put her and Tsunade together then.
Her and Tsunade?
That'd be a
part. From Food Wars, was it Soma? Like, really anybody. They'll definitely have a cooking podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Like a mukbang?
Yeah, like a mukbang style, or we cooked this today. Like, that's easily they'll have.
I'm trying to think. Who... I'm really trying to think of some random.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about that. And I've been going through it because I'm like, all right, who else probably would be a solid one or anything like that? And you watch, I don't know what that show is.
So I think, and please, Toma, if I mispronounced your name, I'm so sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Tokusatsu show, I think those are all the ones that are Power Rangers are based off of.
Oh, I haven't done.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I did want to get into some of those because those obviously like Power Rangers, but like the actual Japanese versions because one, there's so many more of them.
Yeah, I mean, like the fact is the story in general, how we've gotten a whole collection of them because of those.
Right, and I'm just so curious. Oh, so like Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai. So
okay. I did watch
Ultraman. Kamen Rider and Ultraman are great.
Ooh, you know what?
But like I said, the Sentai shows, I want to watch more of those.
Old boy from what's his name? I can't think of his name. From fuck, why am I drawing a blank?
I was gonna say
Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actual Dr. Stone?
Yeah. That nigga,
like a science podcast?
He definitely doing some Bill Nye Science guy shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely doing that. I mean, who else can I think of? I'm trying to think of... I don't know why I can't think of anybody.
Who would be the so they always empower a hood nigga, like nigga who been through the streets, like he the voice of the streets. Who would be the one that like people like, yeah, that's the real nigga of the podcast?
Oh, what's
like
the
Tax Stone of the podcast, like in anime. Like who the real nigga?
Well, I can't think of his fucking name, fam.
Which anime?
Fam, nigga.
Somebody said Thorfinn.
Nah, Thorfinn ain't talking. Fuck
he
dude.
ain't talking. Nah, he ain't
fuck
talking.
Dude, soft ass.
I forgot you off that.
Yeah, fuck dude, soft ass.
Like who a real nigga?
I'm trying. What's his name? Yasuke?
Yasuke from the Yasuke anime.
No.
I was going to say.
No, what the fuck is dude? Why can't I think of his name?
Thank you for those recommendations.
The nigga that shoot the spear gun.
Oh, Yusuke.
Yusuke, I can see him on some. He fight anybody.
He from the trenches. Yeah.
He from the trenches, fam. He fighting.
That entire squad might do a podcast together.
You said who?
That
the whole squad.
That entire squad.
Just talking about anime. Like, I just hear about like, and I'm hearing about these titans running around in that area over there, like just talking about all the anime shit. Because like that's to me that's the meta. The part of it is that you need somebody who will be able to have hilarious outtakes on other people's anime.
Yeah. I can honestly I can literally see like Vegeta and Goku watching other anime fights.
Oh, like a fight critique podcast?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Vegeta talk about form and Goku just like, what move is that?
No, they would have to have a panel though. So it'd be Goku and Vegeta, but then they'll be bringing on like top niggas. Like, okay, we got like it'll be like, but their guess is only the top niggas. So like, I guess this would be like the upper, like whatever the top podcast that get the top people. So like they would bring in like Naruto, they'll bring in like Luffy, like all the MCs only go to their podcast first.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Goku and Vegeta will have like the Rap Radar podcast.
Rap Radar.
Because Rap Radar, think about the guests that Rap Radar only get. Rap Radar they had Will Smith, fucking Kevin Hart, Drake all back to back. You know what I'm saying? In like a month. And Hov.
Teen Trunks and Goten gonna have a Twitch channel. They're not podcasting.
Oh no,
yeah, they for sure.
They definitely got a Twitch channel.
Twitch or TikTok.
Yeah, they definitely got a channel going.
But so now I'm thinking because Goku and Vegeta would have that top podcast that get only the MCs.
I watched a little bit of Super Sentai. I gotta finish actually watching those. They got a lot of Super Sentai.
Those are the one. That specific Super Sentai is the one that they were just taking the in suit and making it into Power Rangers.
Well, let's get into recommendations, man.
I mean, I could jump out because we already talked about it from the beginning. My recommendation. I hate to be wrong. Like I said, I'm going into it. I didn't think it was going to be good. So shout out to Trayvon for convincing me to actually go see it. Going to see Gran Turismo. I will give you the caveat now. The first 25, maybe 30 minutes is an ad.
Is an ad?
Because I was ready to text him right there. Like, do you make me pay to watch an ad?
And
then it get into the real meat of the story. And like I said, the story is so fire. It's based off a true story and everything. But it was so good of a story that it made me okay with the first 25 minutes being an ad. I still knocked it like 3 points, so I'm giving it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But maybe like a 6 out of 10. But because I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 for everything else. It was probably like an 8.5, 9. But I just want you to know for sure, you are sitting down for 30 minutes of an ad.
Of an ad first.
You really are. Yeah.
Like, I mean, are you saying like after 30 minutes it pops like Sony PlayStation?
No. That'd
like,
be crazy.
God.
No, that'd be crazy. No, just the general feeling of everything that they doing. Because like Deuce said, this guy, the main character, he really loves Gran Turismo. So like everything in his life was really based around like, I love playing this game. This game has such realism.
Nigga had a GT backpack and a goddamn Trapper Keeper.
It was crazy.
Got the wallet, nigga, like the wallet, like
stuff like that. And they really went heavy in how much they were trying to say like Gran Turismo was built to be so real.
Right.
But like I said, the way that they're doing it, yes, it's telling the story of the movie. It just felt like, bro, you trying to sell me Gran Turismo. You really
they want you to go buy it after
They
this.
really did. But the story was great. The way that it was shot was fire. Like, some of the action shots of the racing, like, they'll come by, the camera essentially be, like, right here. The cars will come through, and it'll slow up.
Oh, okay.
Like, different scenes like that. They had elements of the game sort of overlay into the actual thing. Like, he went into, like, focus mode at points where he was just sort of remembering, like...
Oh, from the game?
Yeah, like, he's sort of remembering, like, this is still just like the game I always played. I put so many hours. This is all just like that. And so you'd feel like the overlay of the game come over it. And it was crazy.
So do you think it was a really great, would you call it a really great movie, like video game, movie?
Yes, I would for sure say that it's a great video game movie. I meant to make a video on it. I probably still will. I think I honestly think that this is the movie that lets us know that video game movies are going to be okay. Yes, Mario came out. Yes, Sonic came out. Yes, even The Last of Us. All of those came out and they were amazing. But all of those are centric on a character that we loved or a story that we already loved and knew. This just had to get you to be like, I'm excited for how they adapted this game into an actual story, and it did it.
Now I'm about to really hit you.
Yeah.
The Wizard or Gran Turismo?
The Wizard. I think I've seen The Wizard.
How the fuck you ain't seen The Wizard?
I don't think
The game with Fred Savage, you ain't never seen?
No.
Really? No. That was how they introduced the Super Mario Brothers 3. It was a whole Nintendo movie.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Really? Bro, you slow. Great. But, like that was if you said like how you said like video game movies would be okay. That would be like that was like that.
I know because video game movies went to a very deep. Because you said it was after Super Mario Brothers 3. Video game movies went to a very dark place after that.
But that movie made you realize that you think it was no. But at that movie made you think it was gonna go good.
You thought
you know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
You thought something. You know what I'm saying? Did they get you motherfucking Mario Brothers with Logic was I'm on? You like, cuz I thought y'all knew what y'all was doing.
To be fair, because the next game movie come out could be very trash. But I did leaving this thinking, all right, maybe we are on a good place with video game movies. Maybe the average video game movie will be okay now.
You think John Leguizamo got over that? Remember, he was upset that they didn't tap in with him for the Mario movie.
No, he probably still mad.
Fam, he need to be happy that he got Spawn. Like I loved him. I loved him in Spawn. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you. I do not love you in Mario Brothers. You know what I'm saying? I do not. You know what I'm saying? I loved you in Spawn.
My recommendation is going to be My Adventures with Superman. Hey, man.
Also fire.
If you wanted to see DC in an anime, then this is it. The story that they're telling is pretty dope. Like I said, they took a different approach to the Superman storyline and Superman's relationship with Lois. What I like that this is a different Lois Lane. You know, like I said, I'm telling y'all this because going into if you are expecting like Justice League Lois Lane or what you saw from there is not going to be that. It's a completely different character. And like I said, they're doing some really dope stuff. You're seeing a Superman who is learning his powers kind of as a young man. I mean, I think he's probably like early 20s, maybe even earlier than that. So he's and so he's like I said, we're still getting that origin story. My only gripes with the show, and again, I realized that I'm not here for a young Slade. Their take on Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, it fits as an anime character. Like he's kind of like a Sasuke. I've realized I don't want that for my Slade.
You don't like the brood? He's too brooding.
No, he's brooding, but he's more like he's more like a
the emo.
No, he's not. It's more like a ragtag, like
it felt very anime antagonist.
Like anime antagonist, like the cool anime, not like you know what I'm saying, not like the seasoned tactician that we've grown.
Oh, he wasn't rugged. He was just cold. Like I'm cold.
He was just cold
like
and cocky.
I do.
And talking like anime style. So like like how Sasuke would talk. It's said like that. So they call it boy band Slade. Like
he said this is one of his favorite versions of Superman already.
Oh, I fuck with I can see that. This version of Superman is a pretty solid Superman. So it was like that's my
magical girl transformation. Yeah. That was hilarious.
Yeah, and then
he had the Sailor Moon style transformation.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I mean, it's anime. And his choice of rogue gallery is interesting. It's not the traditional Superman rogue gallery.
So they literally got it where he's coming of age of his powers, and all the villains are already in the
so far, yeah, because the villains are like Slade is. I mean, he's still who he is. He's still a hired gun. So the villain that Superman is facing in this one, they hired Slade.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like Sanji without the girl obsession. Yeah, kind of like that. Really, he really is. But they don't watch One Piece, so you don't get the reference.
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
I watched the first episode of the live action. If that count, I'm a Straw Hat, right?
No. But yeah, that's my recommendation, man.
I mean, I got two. The first one is Equalizer 3.
Oh yeah, you was talking about that.
I gotta go watch that.
Denzel went in his bag. He got in his
I
bag.
need you to hype this because I need people.
Dog.
There's too many people not putting respect on Robert McCall's name.
He got in his fucking bro. Put this nigga in international waters. Everybody folding. You know what I'm saying? Everybody folding, nigga. Like the nigga brought in trading day energy. This was like, and you can. If this was supposed to be the finale, it was really like that energy. It was like, cause my whole thing of Training Day, of Equalizer that I love is every movie to me is just like, well, who lives this nigga's finna invade now? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Without you knowing, I done killed like 100 niggas just so you can make sure you got a raise tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he lived his life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, when I didn't really realize that this nigga was like, I forgot that he was like in Italy or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like even how the fuck he got there, you know what I'm saying? But even how he got there, like when you watch this, like, it started making more sense. Cause I always thought the nigga really was retired. But after watching it, I was like, bro, you a lying ass nigga.
he retired, but not. He
No,
full of.
when you watch it, you gonna realize like, okay, this is why you be. This is why you be where you be at. You know what I'm saying?
To your point of you saying that you think it's supposed to be the last one, I don't. Because obviously I haven't seen the movie, but even in the trailer, when he was pinching dude nerve, he was like, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Then he ended like, don't let me get to 4. And I'm like, y'all just tried to hype like, hey, 4 might be coming. 4 might be coming.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It was definitely, like, Denzel has definitely made his mark now as like, the old women gonna fall because this nigga is old. He's old in this movie, fam.
Bro,
Like
this nigga ain't doing nothing but action movies now.
Like,
When's the last calm Denzel movie you saw?
Roman J. What was it when he was?
Oh yeah, the thing, the
lawyer.
He had the weird answers.
What was it Roman Israel? Or something
Ain't that when
like
he had the big? No, that ain't where he had the big jeans and shit for. When they had the big
I think that was what he had that for.
That movie
I thought it was.
It might have been, yeah. But bro, that shit, this nigga, yeah. So. It's over. He's getting to that point where it's getting over the top. That's what I'm gonna say. It's getting to that point where you like this little blonde-haired black motherfucker can't do all this.
Is it though? I'm here for it.
Like
people accept the Expendables. I'm here for one person Expendable.
And it's in the show thing. So I respect that he brought Dakota Fanning back. Cause it's like to me, when I watched it, I immediately was like, this is a Man on Fire sequel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did this movie make you say Denzel should be in the Expendables?
No.
If he is, he gotta be a bad guy.
No. You can't. Denzel gotta exist. Robert McCall gotta exist on his own.
Like, and it gotta be Robert McCall though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He gotta exist on his own.
Like,
you can't put that with an ensemble cast. That gotta be just.
He gotta be the bad guy. But he, like how he did the last podcast, this nigga getting away. like y'all can't go. Y'all know what the fuck with Robert McCall. y'all continue.
To this point, Lord Hyfakaga was talking about it'd be dope if they did a prequel. I heard Antoine Fuqua said that he wants to do that with John David.
Yeah, but it's John David that don't want. John David's like, I'm trying to create my own career. I don't want y'all to keep on putting me with my pops.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been like, sign me up.
Look at that.
John David, he's been vocal about that. That's why when he first came out, he wasn't going by John David Washington. He was just going by John David. He was like, I don't want to be in
I'm not my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, you better get that dad money real quick. He gonna be gone eventually like that.
You know what people call him? Denzel's son. Like, that is Denzel's son.
That is Denzel's son.
It is Denzel's son, but he don't want to be called that.
That nigga, the last movie he did, that nigga was Denzel's son. Like, boy, if that nigga ain't Denzel, that's how
Bro, I remember, like I said, I got introduced him to Ballers. And I was watching Ballers. I'm like, dog, this nigga sound a lot like fucking Denzel.
No, it was that movie.
And at some point, I said, I said, this nigga is Denzel's son.
Whatever movie he
Tenet?
was in. Tenet? Yeah, Tenet. Like, I was like, boy, this is literally a Denzel
Oh, yeah, no, it definitely was.
Like, literally.
After that point, I started hearing and seeing nothing but more than Denzel. But I was like, and when Ballers, because I didn't know much of him at that time. So I'm like, who is this dude that keep on sounding like Denzel?
It was crazy because now he don't look as much like him as but when I saw Ballers for the first time, I was like, hey, who's this young Denzel looking dude?
Yeah.
And then he started talking like, this nigga sound like Denzel. Let me Google him. Like,
okay, my second one is it's an anime. I told you already.
you wrote it down this time?
Look, I just put it back on my Crunchyroll. You know what I'm saying? It's suppose a kid from the last Dungeon Boonies moved to a starter town.
Oh yeah, you tell us
And I
about
asked somebody if they watched that after you was telling me. They was like, you took too long to say the name. No.
It was crazy. I didn't know the name was this long, really. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when I feel, and it's crazy because every title, like every episode is another, suppose whatever, like another long ass one.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Anime be going crazy with they
This
titles.
anime is so fucking hilarious. Bro, it's only 12 episodes. I think I'm on like 7 now.
All right.
I saw
Yes,
it came out in 2021.
Did it? I didn't realize when it came out.
Yeah,
But
because I'd look it up because I couldn't remember that long ass title.
I think it's like the more I watch it now, it's funnier because it still is. Like I said, the boy is clueless. Like I said, so like just as a general, the dude's from a town, a village. I feel like it's in the sense it's like in that video game village kind of aspect or whatever you're saying, or just enchanted, with demons and So it's like I said, they're from a village where adventures and all that can handle all the other problems. But if the demon lord comes, only the people from this village fights the demon lords.
Right.
And this nigga is the weakest of that village. So he decides that he wants to go into what you would call this. That's why I said like it has the video game,
village,
like the starter town, to become a mercenary. And he doesn't realize that he's like everybody's seeing this nigga like, dog, this nigga's a real threat. Like who the fuck is dude? Like no one know who this nigga. And they like, and where he say he come from, they like, I thought that shit wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? So they like really like that's just a real place. And they like, so it's like the nigga's literally like OP. And it's funny too because he's also like that really cute, innocent. So like he's surrounded, of course, by all women. Right. And all the women just like love this nigga because he's literally just like stupid. Like like he just has no, and it's like, but every and it's like one of the scenes like they were interrogating like a witch or whatever, but he lived with her, and they all turned to the door because they just felt like this like danger coming to the door. Right. And this nigga just popped in like I'm home, and they just like attacked this nigga. He just standing there like, and they just like freezing up, like hitting, like he couldn't do nothing to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He just like, okay. And a fly went by and said, oh, it's the fly? That's what y'all was trying to hit? Right. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get out your way. They like, what the fuck is dude? Like, so it's really more, it's funny because everybody really reacted to this nigga. Like, we waiting for this reaction. Yeah.
I love those. I love those animes just because it's always that. Like that first episode is always like the big episode because it's like that first person you meet is either going to be somebody that's very important to your journey, your story, or some shit like that.
Or they just the first throwaway.
Right. You get in that starter town, you thinking it was one thing, so you not really taking it serious. Do you realize the implication that you did? Like I love all that shit. So yeah, man, I'm gonna check it out, man.
Yeah, same.
I've been meaning to get back more into some more obscure animes and stuff like that. So, but the OG recommendation, man, you probably wondering like, man, Ahsoka's going, and I ain't hear y'all talk about Ahsoka. That's because Didge got the Lost Holocron going crazy, and they're covering it over there. So make sure you go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/Geekset. You can check out the Lost Holocron, get all your Ahsoka Star Wars fix. You can check out new story times, man. I got some story times up. A new one's dropping on. Matter of fact, by the time you see this, the fourth one will be dropping. But yeah, I got stories about how I got The Rock to listen to my music, how I scammed the scammers, how I fell into acting. Like I got all these stories that I've kind of been dabbling around with, and so I decided to start this story time series. So you go over there, check that out. Check out all the past episodes of the Geekset Podcast. Go to GeeksetPodcast.com. Bacardi went and revamped the merch store, right?
Somewhat. All
right.
Somewhat. I mean, we. There's some new things in there. It's still more stuff to come, but it's we started at night. It ain't officially a new launch or anything or soft launch or anything.
But I mean, still get you your merch, man.
You definitely got geek hats as seen on Vlad TV.
Yep, as seen on Vlad TV. We didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't talk about it. I talk about it on my own on IG.
All right. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We got the geek hats, man. We got some Black Geek documentary merch that's up there, man. Make sure you go support that there. Go to our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset. We are offering some new things on there. For the people who are interested in my voice acting journey, on our Patreon, you can watch me actually do auditions, do Watch Mojo list and stuff like that, and do the things that are not behind the NDA. You can see me doing my voice acting on the Patreon. You can also get early episodes. You can also get a chance to ask our guest questions when we come back with one-on-one with Deuces, which is going to be coming back soon, which is kind of working on some big news with that. So hopefully, we can come back and let y'all know about that. I'm trying to convince Bacardi to do some more lives and Dej to do some more lives, but we're going to be investing a lot more into that Patreon. So, we have dollar tiers all the way up to $50 tiers, and each tier comes with different perks. So that's one of the best ways to support us. Again, all those funds get redirected back into the Black Geek documentary, and also just additional shows and things that we're creating with Geekset. So, if you ever, you want to support us there, that's a great way to get there. Go to our Discord, man. Just a bunch of dope individuals talking about some dope stuff, man. And it's a way that you'll be tapped in with the community. But as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.